welcome back to the channel and to week 2 of my self-imposed challenge to sketch something every week this year. So topic for this week was a bookshelf or bookcase, and I selected something from my parents' house. I have fond memories of this specific bookcase. My parents got it when I was just an early teen, and it was a really big deal in our family. I have 3 sisters, and I remember this is a glass shelf and we had to be super careful around it, and we just thought it was beautiful and the most awesome thing ever. And you know, as I was sketching it, I actually decided that it is still, even today, a really special piece, and it was fun to walk down memory lane as I was sketching it. One of the things I struggled with in this particular piece is the angles of the glass, and another mistake I made as I was sketching it in my notebook, I made it a little bit, again, too shallow. I am not very good at figuring out what the proportions are on the horizontal line. I'm pretty good vertically, but horizontally I'm still struggling. So anyways, I sketched it in light pen, and then I thought, you know, it's going to be really difficult to place the objects if I don't go ahead and put pen on it first. And I don't know about you, but this is one of the first rules for me of sketching is wait till the end to add the pen, because you cannot erase it. But for some reason at this point I totally forgot that lesson that I had learned, and I did pen marks all around. Unfortunately, what that means is that if I put an object in front of it, like let's say that candle, then the lines show through in the back. In the end, it wasn't that big of a problem. I was able to use other paints and white pen to kind of fix that, but you'll see definitely some correction going on there. Another thing that surprised me was that some of the shapes that were really easy for me to sketch on my practice run became harder to do on my sketchbook. And I don't know about you, if you do practice drawings before you actually put it to its final form, but I find this actually harder for me to replicate what I have done well in one page to another page. So that's going to be another goal, I think, for myself as I do this challenge, is to really focus on how to master what I am doing and work on being able to replicate it. The colors I'm using here are from Deep Light, of course, my favorite, and I'm using Buff Reed, I'm using some Potter's Pink. The glass has a really interesting green tint, and Juniper Shadow from Deep Light was really the perfect color to be able to go ahead and replicate the look of the glass, and I was really happy about that. And then finally some Dragonfly for my pots and other accent colors. So you'll see here I'm going over with white pen to try to erase some of those lines that I did at the start. And then another thing that I had fun with was making shadows. I had some interesting shadows in the reference picture that I took, and I used a little bit of some black with some cherry blossom, again from Deep Light, which gave it a really cool look. And then finally, of course, you have to end your sketch with a little bit of fun, and so here come in the splatters. I really like it too because it gives some movement sometimes to a painting that's more static like this one. So there you have it, my sketch for week 2 of the 2023 challenge. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I can't wait to see what you post on Instagram with the hashtag BujoART 2023 challenge. See you next time on the channel. Bye.